Okay, yeah, welcome. So let's get warmed up. So 60 seconds marching. You could be marching in a seated position as well. That's an option. And you can pace yourself. Take small steps, slow steps, or a little bit bigger, a little bit faster. You could also jog in place if you prefer. Good work. 30 seconds left here. Hope you had a nice weekend. Had a pretty fun weekend. Good work. 10 seconds here. Okay, let's go into a two-step. So here, we're just stepping out to the side and together. Again, could be a small step, could be a bigger step, can be slow, can be fast. Yeah, I went to on Friday night. My friend was having a birthday party and it was a surprise. We took her to a virtual reality place in Maryville Mall. So, you put on the headset, you have like a box, you know, felt like when we do our box step, maybe a little bit bigger than that. And yeah, just different games. We did it for 2 hours. A bunch of like shooting games. There's some like ones where you're flying, which felt pretty cool until I felt nauseous. Okay, so now let's take our steps and just tap in front right here. So I'm just simply tapping forward. Again, take your time with it. If you want to go on a bit of an angle, if you want to add a little bounce as you return, otherwise just keep it nice and small. You notice with my upper body as I step out, I'm just kind of opening up. My arms are coming back. Could be small, could be bigger. Okay, good work. Yeah, there was some shooting games where you're like it benefits you to like crouch down. So yeah, it was quite tiring in some ways. Okay, let's go backwards. It really made me think of the possibilities of different types of, exercise you could do in a virtual reality setting. Good work. I mean, if kids are going to be playing lots of video games, might as well be doing some exercise, some movement. Good job. 30 seconds left here. Excellent. Okay, so next minute, let's just take it back to a march. Feel free to grab some water if you'd like. Okay, so if you want to keep marching while we do some shoulder rolls, you can. Otherwise, you can just keep your feet planted. Roll your shoulders up and forward. Excellent. Let's take it backwards now. Going at your own pace for all of these. Okay, let's do some circles with the arms. So yeah, you just want to go to where your range of motion allows. So, so for some people it's right here. Other people it might be a little bit higher up. Shouldn't be painful, but it might be a little uncomfortable. So going in that range of discomfort, if you don't have, full overhead range of motion, that's okay, but yeah, shouldn't be painful. Good job. Let's take it backwards now, or other opposite direction. You might feel your shoulders burning a little bit. We are using the muscles in the side of the shoulders, even just when we're lifting. I feel it too. Okay, yeah, shake it out. Let's go with our side reaches. So it could be light and slow, could be a little bit more dynamic, pivoting on the same foot as the arm you're reaching. I remember talking and drinking what we could find, burning all those candles and staying up through the night. We make reservations for the places we know we never tried. Okay, so now let's take it more on a diagonal. And so yeah, it could be small or it could be more dynamic, tapping the same foot. Okay, let's go one arm up at a time right here. And what we're going to do, the same time we're going to tap the foot back. Okay, if you need something in front of you to balance, you can use something. So what we're looking to do, just step that leg back, same side as the arm we're reaching up, and that's should be stretching out the hips. Okay, so it could be a small step. We want to take our time with this one, feel the stretch. Okay, and depending on how comfortable you are, you can take a bigger step. Excellent. Okay, and we'll go now reaching up and then gently stretching down. Again, you can come down here. Okay, and then one more stretch, coming in with the arms, pushing out here. It's really one for posture, so pushing the sternum out, coming in, back out. So yeah, we're kind of bending the spine here. and then opening up, pushing out. And what we're looking to do over time is to gain more range of motion. This is not one where people have that much range of motion in their thoracic spine, the spine that is at the rib cage, up the rib cage to the bottom of the rib cage. So we want to expand that so that we can eventually have a nice, tall upper back when we're standing, when we're seated. And that also means that when we have a tall upper back, we can have a straighter neck and we can have our chin in a more tucked position. Okay, that's going to help with the neck health. You know, over time, if you're carrying your head over top of your center of mass, that's going to put a lot of stress on your neck. Okay, good work. Feel free to grab another sip of water, and then we'll get into some resistance training. So we're basically going to go from single arm, single side exercise. We're going to do this one side, the other side, and then we'll go into both side exercise and then just go back and forth. So we're going to do a single side row in a seated position, both sides, and then we're going to do a squat. And we're going to go with the single arm row in 20 seconds. We're doing 50 seconds total for each exercise. Okay, so if you're not sure, if you don't know these exercises, you're not familiar with them, don't worry, I'll go through them as we go and we'll have time to repeat them. So go for it if you know what to do, but I'm in my chair, forward a little bit. Okay, I'm holding both straps. Now, if it's your first time, some of these single side exercises might be hard. This one I think is reasonable. You can always loosen up with the band if you want to make it a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm doing a row. I'm pulling my elbow back. I'm not twisting the spine. I'm keeping my elbow pretty close to the side of my body. Okay, 10 seconds left. Good job. And time. So we'll go ahead and switch, do our other side. Okay, and go for it when you're ready. Yeah, no, usually Zoom makes a noise when I hit record. It also gives me a sound of like a bell when someone joins the session. And I haven't heard a single bell since we started, but we started at about 12 participants and now we have 16. So could just be a Zoom setting. It's changed. Good work. I mean, I hear the music, so the headphones are working. And time. Good work. So going into a squat in 10. Again, I'll show all these exercises. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, the basics of a squat, we have our feet shoulder width apart. Toes generally pointed straight. And I'm simply getting up and out of the chair. Now that's a kind of nice gentle way to start. And also the pace, right? So if it's your first time, feel free to do a few repetitions and then maybe take a break or just take some time at the top or the bottom. If you know, okay, I can do this, no problem. I did it, no problem last time. You could up the pace a little bit, okay? And then there are harder ways to squat. So simply touching the bum to the chair, but not putting the weight down. That's pretty hard. and then not even using the chair. Okay. But yeah, the part about sitting the hips back, keeping the spine, chest out, head looking forward. Okay, arms, it's no real perfect place. Sometimes people like to have them forward to counterbalance. That's time there, actually a little bit over time. Good work. But yeah, you can also cross them here. And so yeah, that's time. Okay, so let's take a break. Okay, good. Well done. 30 seconds. And then we're going to go back and repeat all those exercises. So our rows and then our squats. And then we're going to move on to another 2 exercises. Okay, rows coming up. Basically, whenever you're ready, go for it. But yeah, if it was easy last time, you can try grabbing a little bit tighter. You could also double up if you have the room on your band. Yeah, that's quite hard. Good job. "20 seconds left. And 5. And time. 10 seconds to switch. And yeah, I'm just basically turning my body so that you can see a bit better. Okay, go for it.
Walking through the door of this old and lonely place that used to feel like us. Remembering the only thing that made me feel like I was worth the love. We used to hold hands, now I dance alone. We had Springsteen playing so loud. We danced in the dark till it felt
Good
like
work.
home. With you, home was anywhere. But you will never
Last 10 seconds here.
give me a moment, I need just a little more time. If I could, I would have made
3,
things right.
2, 1. Okay. Last set of squats coming up in 5. And go for it. We got body weight squats, weighted squats too, if you want to add some more challenge. Always a good idea. You're just starting out to err on the side of less. Good work, 15 seconds.
We can't go back to the way that we used to be. Talking through the night, you were laying by my side. You were always there to heal
3,
my scars.
2, 1. Okay, we'll take a minute
Try and find some sleep, but you
before moving on to our new exercises. You could march in place, you could 2-step. Open this window a crack. Yeah, supposed to get some snow, I think, Wednesday. So yeah, next up, we're gonna do a single arm curl, other side. And then we're gonna go to a core exercise of your choice. I'll show like the chair sit up, floor sit up, plank, whatever you'd like to do. Okay, 20 seconds. Okay, and go for it. So, yeah, if you were just starting out, you could just do one arm. Oh, sorry, one strap. But if you've done that before and you want to give yourself more of a challenge, so my elbow is staying in the same place, and you can always make it easier or harder just by adjusting. So I just loosened up a little bit. That's making it easier. Okay, and then the motion of my hand, I like to rotate as they come up. So I'm starting this way and then rotating. So 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. But yeah, you can see this marker is facing this way, and then I rotate, and now it's facing that way. Okay, go for the other side. Excellent. Excellent. 20 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, so yeah, go into any core exercise you would like in 3, 2, 1. So a chair sit up. We're coming toward the edge of the chair, not to the point where we would fall, but we're simply leaning back a little bit. Okay, so then there's some tension in the stomach. We're going to pause, feel the tension, and then we're just going to come back to neutral. Okay, so this is our basic chair sit-up position. And then if you want to make that a little bit harder, you can put your feet out a little bit more. Now I find you can just go back a little bit further. And yeah, the reason why we need to be forward is so that we don't, if we have a backrest, we're not going to bump into it. Okay. And that's time there. Okay, we're gonna go back. Let's go in 10 seconds. We'll go back to our original side for the curl. And 3, 2, or whenever you're ready. Curling. Excellent. Okay, well done. 15 seconds. Looks good. Okay, yeah, we also don't want the elbow to come back. If you're doing that, it might mean it's a bit too heavy, so you might want to loosen up. That's time there. We'll switch sides and go for it. So yeah, this elbow is locked into place. It's just the forearm moving. Excellent. Okay. Well done. We have 10 seconds left. And time. So core, whatever exercise you'd like. I'll show a variation, a little bit more challenge from the chair setup position. So go for it when you're ready. But yeah, leaning back, and then as you come forward, reaching toward the opposite leg, not actually touching it. Okay, so lifting, opposite arm coming toward. So I'm just leaning back, and then as I come forward, coming back to neutral, the leg is in the air. I go back into the chair sit-up. My feet are on the ground. Okay, good work. Keep it going. We also have a chair plank. Ideally, the chair is up against the wall. Place the hands right underneath the shoulders and then get in a nice straight position. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep moving along. We are going to do some more curls. What we're going to do this time is you can stagger your stance. So this is where you choose your level of difficulty. Okay, so we're going to have the foot forward. And you could use dumbbells as well. But our foot is forward. Now, if you want gentler, just put your foot about a foot in front of the other one. Still going to challenge your balance. And right now, just demonstrating, but yeah, we're curling in this position. Now, if you want harder, get a little bit further back, up until the point where you're kind of in that reverse lunge position. And then you can choose, if you want to make it even more difficult, to go further and further down. So whatever position ultimately you choose, you're going to hold that position. Okay, so there's a wide variety from here to here to here to here, but I'm holding that position for 50 seconds. Okay, so let's go in 10 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, here. So I'm going to choose moderately challenging, slight bend, my leg's pretty far back. Okay, and this is like a plank. It's an isometric exercise, but for the legs. And then we're also working the arms. 20 seconds left. Well done. Last 10. And yeah, I chose what I called a moderately challenging version, but this is, yeah, definitely challenging. Okay, switching in 10. Okay, let's go for it. Good work. 20 seconds left. And 10. 5. And time. Okay, shake it out. Okay, next up we're going to do is burpees. So you could just simply reach down, up and down here, or you can go into that chair plank and step one leg back at a time. Let's go ahead and start in 5. Okay, go for it. So yeah, you could just have your chair and then touch down onto it like that. Okay, or placing the hands on the chair, not a rolling chair. Stepping one leg back, other leg back. First leg forward, second leg forward. Okay. Here. Now you could add a jump. This is getting even harder. Jumping into the plank, back up. You could add a jump here. A lot of different burpee variations. Good, that's time. Okay, so we'll give a minute and then we're gonna repeat with the lunge holding position or just staggered feet curl. Yeah, feel free to keep moving if you'd like. Okay, 20 seconds. So yeah, staggered feet or going into a lunge hold. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Good job. 10 seconds left. Okay, 5. And switch. Okay, we're gonna go in 5. Okay, go for it. Good job. 20 seconds left. 10. 5. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, so going into our burpees, go for it whenever you're ready. But yeah, simply reaching up, touching down to the chair. If you want to add a little calf raise, rise up on the toe, you could do that as well. You can also go one leg back at a time, rise up, kick the legs back, jump up. Good work. 20 seconds. You can also switch up the order if you're bringing one leg back at a time. Start with the opposite one. Good work. 5. And time. Well done. Okay. So, yeah, we'll finish off. We got 2 more exercises. Grab our band. We'll pretty much jump right into it. So this one you could do a single strap or double, but we're gonna go right here. Or if you know how to do a kickback with a dumbbell, you can do that as well. But go for it when you're ready. So I have it over the shoulder. My elbow is anywhere in this range, and then I'm keeping it fixed as I extend back. So you can adjust the intensity by shortening the band. Okay, that's good. The tricep kickback, I love this one with the dumbbell. Same thing, we're bent over position, elbow coming up nice and high, and then extending back. Relatively speaking, this is a harder exercise with dumbbell, so if your dumbbell is heavy relative for this exercise, it might be quite challenging. Okay, let's go into the other side now. So we'll throw the band over the other shoulder and go for it. Good job. Bon effort.
It's hard to feel friction underwater. She's breaking down, tearing at the border.
Good work. Last 10 seconds here. We're going to go into jumping jacks for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So right into jumping jack. So modified jumping jack. We're tapping one foot out at a time as both arms come up. Full jumping jack, if that's right for you. Right here. Good. And time. Okay. I'm going to take about 30 seconds, and then we're going to go back in to our last set of triceps. Okay, so putting it around the shoulder here, holding behind the back with the other arm. So if you have reduced mobility, but you can still grab it, then yeah, that's okay. That's good. That works. You can just kind of adjust accordingly. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. You could do, I don't know if it would work doubled up, but you could sit on the band if you weren't able to grab behind. Okay. Yeah, that totally works. I'm just sitting on the band behind me. Good job. 20 seconds left. Good. 10 seconds left. And time. Well done. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch. Go for it in 5. Okay, let's do it.
There's no man as terrified as the man who stands.
Good work, halfway there.
Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please
And 5. Okay. Time. Okay, right into jumping jacks. 30 seconds here. Modified for jumping. Ten seconds. And time. Okay. Let's take about 30 seconds and just cool it down, marching in place. Okay, so let's stretch out our shoulders, one hand up against the wall, or if you know how to do this on the floor, placing your chest on the floor, stomach on the floor, and then turning, rolling your body away. These beautiful things that I've got. Take a seat. Okay, good. Let's do the other side. The cabinets are bare and I'm unaware of just how we got into this mess. Got so aggressive. I know we meant all good intentions. So pull me closer. Why don't you pull me close? Why don't you come on over? I can't just let you go. Oh, okay. Let's do our upper back. So placing our hands on a table or the wall with the wrist bent or the back of a chair, just something in this height range. And we'll sink down into it, walk the feet back a little bit. On the ground, you could do a child's pose if you know how to do that. Okay, let's do our hip flexors. So one leg back, one leg straight, stretching out the front of the hip. That's one way to do it. If it's right for you and you have something soft, you could do it on the ground. Excellent. Let's switch sides. Okay, so let's repeat that stretch. Unless you can safely do a quadricep stretch, or you want to do this kind of advanced version on the ground, which is, I find it quite intense. Otherwise, just repeat hip flexors, or if you can safely do quadricep stretch. Good, let's switch sides.
can be my guiding light. Keep me company in the night. That's all I need.
Okay, well done. Let's do 2 more stretches here. So our our hamstrings. So one leg bent, one leg forward, hinging forward, pointing your toe toward yourself. Good work. Let's switch sides. Okay, let's finish off with the twist. Left hand to right knee, twisting to the right. Okay, switch sides, right hand to left knee, twisting to the left. Okay, well, great work today, folks. Thanks so much for joining. Hope you have a great rest of your day and hope to see you soon.